Namaste everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. So stock number one for today's session was Z Entertainment at 341 rupees. Looking at the daily chart, the stock price of Z went as high as 343 rupees. I have to look at the breakout level, which was somewhere here. This candle was a breakout candle, 339.80, which means our SL was not hit. So only target, one target is hit. Let me select a writing tool. So only one target hit. Second stock was Tata Motors at 480 rupees. Again, I will go back to daily chart. In Tata Motors 480.50, unfortunately, price did break the entry level but did not manage to hit our target. So we had to bear a SL in Tata Motors. Third stock was JSW Steel at 641 rupees. Yes. There was a decent breakout. 641. Where is it? This particular candle till 645, 646. So 646. Only one target hit. Fourth and final stock was SBI at 478. I have to go back to daily chart. 478, bang on 478 was the high. So today we had to bear a loss in SBI as well. Talking about stocks for tomorrow's session, first stock is BPCL with a bullish breakout level well above 380 rupees. Looking at the daily chart and the price action below the breakout level has been tested multiple times and the current rally towards the breakout level has a low elevated from a previous rally, which means buyers are buying at a higher level and price is struggling to go lower. So these two candles just preceding the breakout level with rising volume activity substantiate the power and the dominance of buyers that can come with even more force if the level of 380 is taken down. I am expecting buyers to fill this gap over here. It may not be a one, it may not require, it may not happen in one day. It might take 3 or 4 trading sessions, but we are looking at a decent uptrend up to the round number of 400 rupees. We have another bullish breakout stock in ICICI Prudential Life Insurance, and the breakout level is marked well above 610 rupees. Looking at the price action, it seems like a V-shaped recovery. This is a first or a V, first part of V, and this is the second part. But one thing of note here is the high is getting higher and the low is getting higher as well. This price action is happening just before the breakout level, which rings all the positive bells for buyers. Look at this. So this rally started from 594 and went as high as 610 rupees, and the low here is 603 rupees. It is elevated from 595, which means sellers are dropping off, at the same time buyers are increasing. So this very price action should lead to a breakout, and that breakout can take the stock price somewhere in the vicinity of 640 rupees or so. Another bullish breakout stock I'm going to analyze is Wipro, and the breakout level is marked at 650 rupees. It is well above that level. Talking about the price action, the very breakout level is tested multiple times, and looking at the price action, pay attention closely. So this was an unsuccessful attempt, just like the successive attempt as well. But here, look at this. Price did manage to get closer to the breakout level, and on the breakout level or at the breakout level, there was bit of selling, and again buyers have started buying. So slowly but surely buyers are putting pressure on sellers, and sellers are not obliging in the manner that they would like, hence they are dropping out. And if this trend continues, we should see a decent bullish momentum up to 670 rupees. Last but certainly not least, stock for tomorrow's session is JSW Steel. On daily chart, the major resistance level can be found at the round number of 700 rupees. Going back to a smaller time frame, on daily chart, look at a higher high, higher lows pattern with almost all candles having green color, and we can see two longish bullish candles. The volume activity is pretty standard as well. I cannot see any other major or even minor resistance level before a gap, and the gap is staring at 675 rupees. That's a sizable profit from the closing level of today's session. These are the levels we should be trading in. I'm going to share a screenshot of it in my Telegram channel as well. As I always say, we have to put only 1 or 2% of our total trading capital as a stop loss. That's it in this video. Thank you for watching.